Hello YouTube, welcome to the free-to-play account, and today we're going to do something which I probably wouldn't recommend for the average free-to-play player. But because we do have access to contract story gems, we're going to do something rather fun today. We're going to do some Awakens. Now, we're going to aim to go up to 300 points in the Awaken privileges. The only catch is that requires us to do 50 Awakens. Yes, you didn't mishear that number. That's 50 heroes that we will need to awaken and probably destroy to get contract story gems back. That means we need to be comfortable blowing away what is basically a whole 9-star in food. In fact, it could be multiple 9 stars. It's a lot of food. It's 9 stars, it's 6 stars. It's a lot of potential progress. However, food is something we actually do have a fair decent amount of. The only thing we're struggling with mainly is actually individual hero copies that will all match. So that's even going to get ruined today, to be honest, because we are probably going to be awakening heroes that are, heroes we could make at a high level. I'm going to avoid using stuff like these Eloises because I have lots of copies of them. And ideally, we don't want to awaken heroes which would be heroes that we could potentially build as food. We want to be going for heroes that are absolutely worth awakening. Fortunately, then, we do have a Starlight Melody, which is giving us access to Transcendence copy chests, and this will be very useful and a nice way of getting the ball rolling early on to see if we can high roll some decent copies. So, I think the first thing we need to do is go to the Card Clash of Illusion and start spending some cards. What we're going to aim to do is get to stage 9 this week. That's going to get us a 9-star Fortress Puppet, which is good. We'll also hopefully get some Calls of Transcendence from here, which could be more hero copies that we can awaken as well. We're probably only getting to stage 7 today, in all fairness. But I think with everything that we should be getting this week, stage 9 should be possible if we go ahead into the value packs and spend a little tiny bit on contract story gems. I didn't do this last card clash, mainly because we definitely didn't have the awakenable heroes, and we definitely were not in a position where we were going to get any decent progress out of it. And on top of that, we weren't going to get a B- stone because there was no Soul Awakening session. So the fact the session's here as well makes this even more attractive. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get started in the card clash. So I think what I want to do is just immediately spend 6,000 gems, and that takes us to 67 cards. And let's just draw and just get rolling with this. So if you've seen this before, you know how this works. We're looking for shadows, we're looking for darks, we're looking for transcendence heroes. And is this a decent buff here? It's dark like transcendent, that's perfect. With double dark over here in Team 1, that's amazing. Team 3 has actually the Royal Flush. That's every single one we could possibly want there. I think that actually means we're in a position where we probably want to keep Team 3 and Team 1. We're going to send in Team 2. And we're just going to draw through our cards again and hopefully get a decent buff here. Wow, that's an aura bonus. That's not going to do anything to Team 3, but it does benefit Team 1, which means Team 1 is probably the best team right now. Either way, we are going to send in Team 2 again, and that's going to put us in a position where we've used 15 tickets in total now, and that's another crazy buff. Okay, so I think we're just going to put every buff into Team 1, because after you add the aura bonus, yeah, that's actually way better. So we'll just go and throw in everything onto Team 1 here, getting ourselves a ton of bonuses added in. Add in this too, and that's like 66,000. That's really solid. And we have 36,000 as well on Team 3. So we'll just send it to Team 2 here, and we'll draw, hopefully, so we don't have to do too many attacks on this last one. So there's 1, that's a light, and there's 2, that's light again. We do need 1 more ticket. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah. And it's a buff as well. That's crazy. So 18 here on the first one. That's completely standard stuff. Sometimes you can high roll and get it in 17. Either way, that's dead. Next one is stage 2. Let's see if we can do this one in 18. That would be ideal. So we've got ourselves a light convert. That actually can be useful here. We've got ourselves an aura bonus as well. That's really nice. And that light convert is amazing because it makes Team 3 a full light lineup, which means already it's ridiculous. We've got this Abyss conversion as well, which I guess could turn this Forest hero, but that actually gets us barely anything. Wow. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and send in Team 1. Let's draw 3. Team 2 is also looking good. It's one of everything that we might need here. And another light convert. Wow. Sure. Okay, I guess we're just going to go put that here on that ticks over there, which suddenly makes Team 2 the worst team, which is crazy. So I guess we send in Team 2. We're getting quite lucky. The Abyss conversion's still really bad. We need aura buffs. There we go. That's amazing. So That's going to boost up Team 3, getting it a little bit more power. Hey, we should get some value out of the Abyss conversion here. That's nice. That's 1,500 additional stuff. So yeah, I guess we just swing that one in against the boss. We go ahead and draw some more tickets here. That's Transcendent, that's Shadow, and that's Light. And we have this, again, a Restrain bonus coming in on Team 3. And that's lethal. That's fantastic. So good to see that was cleared nice and cleanly. Another 18 tickets. Fantastic. Let's go in against stage 3. Maybe we can do this one in 18 as well. That would be really, really nice. So we're getting ourselves team boost twice, actually. That's really good. We're looking for Dark, we're looking for Transcendent, we're looking for Abyss. So kind of a bad start here, really. I guess we just send in team 1 and we draw again. Maybe we can get Dark and Abyss heroes. Okay, we got Dark, we've got Fortress, we've got Shadow, and we're going to boost here for Dark, Light, and Transcendent. So really, we want a Dark and Transcendence team. Okay, we'll just send a team 2. Let's draw again. Come on. That's... An Abyss Convert is not terrible. It's not brilliant, but it's not terrible. I think we need to send in team 2, and then we draw again. Yeah. Come on. This is our last draw chance here to be able to kill this. Actually, you know what? I am going to put buffs in first, just in case. There is like some magical way that Team 1 is able of killing this. It's unlikely, but hey, let's see. So, actually, it looks like Team 3 is still technically stronger. So we'll cancel the usage on that. Is that the case here? 35,800 versus 35,490. Wow. Okay. So yeah. I guess we'll go with that then. I know we'll put in these buffs. Maybe we can find lethal still. Unlikely. Yeah. Okay, we'll draw one last one then. And what is that? Fortress convert. We got some really, really bad buffs there. That's really unlucky. So I guess we just send in team 2. We're going to have to draw one more card. And, it's not even lethal there either. This sucks. Wow, the buffs were terrible. That was horrendously poor. That's really upsetting. If we had better buffs, that would have been much easier. Well. Right, let's draw our tickets now for stage 4. And, we've got a high roll there. That's fantastic, which is the best buff in the game. Sadly, that Abyss one sucks, and the Fortress one sucks as well. What is this? That's really, really unfortunate. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to use the Abyss to give us a bonus on Team 1 there, which will enhance our Transcendence hero and give us an aura bonus. So we'll send in Team 1 with that. And then we've got a few more tickets to draw out, so let's go. It's going to be a Dark. That's going to be a Dark again. Sure, I'm getting quite unlucky here, but I do have the full convert on Team 3 if we need it, which is going to be hopefully useful. But we are going to need to go ahead and spend our Starry Gems now to get ourselves access to these tickets here. So we're just going to type in 60, and that's going to be 600 contract Starry Gems spent, and we can carry on with the event. All right, so let's draw another ticket. That's a full Dark team. Wow. And Shadow Abyss Dark doesn't do anything to this boss. So I guess that's what we do. We use that buff here, and we just send it. That is unbelievable. Okay, well, getting super unlucky here. Come on, give us something good. Give us something worth getting excited about. An Abyss convert? Bro. This sucks. At least the Abyss convert can go into Team 3 here and be somewhat useful. We just need an aura buff, dude. We're getting none of them. Dark convert? Dude! Why? Why is this happening? I guess I'll just use the Dark here on Team 2 to get an additional 1,500 points. We'll attack, and then we have to draw again. Come on, don't let me down. What's this now? Shadow Abyss Dark. No! Again? Really? I guess we have to send in Team 2. And we'll just draw again. The RNG was horrendous. Well, let's just try again, then hopefully we get like some crazy high roll here. Triple Shadow with a buff for Shadow Abyss and Dark. At least Dark is what we need against this boss. So we get a Dark there, that's okay. Shadow, Dark, Shadow. Why? Why is it just giving me only Shadow heroes? There we go. At least this somewhat works. We'll just send in Team 3. And we'll draw again. We're getting Transcendence, Light, and Forest. The Transcendence is okay. This is annoying. Right, I guess we'll just send in Team 3 again. Okay, I guess we have to use the Fortress buff here. Just to get a few extra points. But yeah, this is a miserable, miserable card clash. Okay, we get Transcendence. We get Shadow again. Okay, and what's this? Fortress, Forest, Light. That doesn't do anything against this boss! Ah! What is this? This can be used, I guess, on the Olivia. That's Cope. And we just draw. Tell me we can get something good here, please. Wow. A Fortress Convert. So that's just telling me I should have saved that buff. But we never knew that was going to be the case. And then we'll draw our last few. We get Fortress. We get Abyss. And that's lethal. Wow. Miserable, miserable stages here. And now we're on to stage 6. Okay. Surely we can do this. Surely we're just going to get some nice high rolls now. Please. So we're going to put all our teams out here to start. We've got some amazing buffs coming through. That's great. And we've got a Transcendence conversion. And we have a team there with a Transcendence in it. So finally a decent start. I could say that with a little bit of confidence. We've got a team here with lights on as well. That's nice. And I guess what we could do, we could throw this over here. And that takes us to 44,100. So that's manageable. We got a lot of decent stuff here. So I'm going to start off by sending in Team 1 and not using any of our buffs. And now we're going to draw again. Which means we've used 16 tickets at that point. We're getting ourselves... Okay, a final team buff. That's nice. That team, not so good though. So right now, I think this is the best team we've got, which is 2 Forests, 2 Transcendences. And we put all our buffs in here. Things get pretty strong pretty quick. So that's actually looking like a nice lineup with decent damage. We've also got the Forest we can throw in on here to buff up the Light, which could make this a decent team. Team 1, though, is obviously the weakest team here. There's no bonuses for that team at all. So we'll just carry on drawing through. And, okay, what have we got here? Okay, that's actually going to buff up the Olivias. That's actually quite good. Not full lethal yet, but we're close to it. So we draw again. And one more time. Yo, wait, what? Mate. We are like 4,000 damage off. We have to use 1 extra ticket. That's really upsetting. But there it is. That's lethal. There's a little bit of extra power getting thrown in there as well. Sad. Either way, with all those Card Clash Evolution tickets used, where does that take us in the Starlight Melody? We have a total of 366 points. Nice. That is going to get us some chests, which will give us hero copies that we can start awakening, which is a really good start to this week's event. Because I don't really want to be awakening non-Transcendence heroes if that's at all possible. So let's start with these chests. Let's go to the beginning here with these 3 chests. We're going to use these for Aspens, I think. That's probably the best hero to awaken. A-tier Aspens, if we high roll 1, do sell for a pretty cost. On top of that, we've got this chest here. This can be anyone from HomesJUMP to Mockman, that kind of stuff. I think what we will want to do here is go with HomesJUMP, just because he's our main hero right now. Although that may be a bad idea, because Mockman is actually very, very good. Let's go with Mockman. I think that's actually the smart decision. And then from this chest here, we'll just go with a Vulcan, because if we high roll a decent Vulcan, that's really, really nice. So, for our starters, that seems pretty good. So let's go ahead and pull out Mockman. We've got 3 Aspens, and we've got an Ailemak here in the bag too that we can go with as well. And let's just start with our Awakens. Let's see where this takes us. So we start off, we've actually got a free Awaken we can use. So we'll start off with this Vulcan here using that. Let's see what we can get here. Maybe it's going to be good. Oh, well, no, we start off blue. Classic. And it's an E. That's miserable. Right, let's go to the Dark faction then. Got ourselves this Mockman here. What's this going to be for us? Anything good? And that's going to be D-. Okay, that's not actually terrible. Let's claim Free Awaken here. Let's go and awaken an Aspen with this. Come on, give me something good. Oh! That's nice! That's really nice. That's a C-. That's fantastic. And we've got 2 more Aspen copies we can awaken here. What can these be for us? Come on, high pointers, high pointers. Blue. With a bit of yellow. That's an E+. And the final one here, what's this going to be? We'll skip the cutscene. That's an E. Miserable. Right, let's go to that Alamak. Let's pop him in as well. What can he be for us? A D. Ooh, with a bit of purple there as well. That's actually not that bad. So if we draw our attention across to the Starlight Melody, that's going to start getting us points which have chests in for doing more awakens. That's really good, so we can use those heroes to do more awakens. And we also get to this stage here, which is getting us a chest, because we're on 35 points, and it also means we're going to get a chest here as well. So that just gets us a ton more heroes that we can choose to awaken this week, which is good. So, we've got to awaken these Aspens here, so we can do this one here. That's going to be an E, that's not good. Maybe we can get some high rolls here, that'll be nice. E+, that's better than nothing. What else can we get? That's a D+, hey, that's nice. And the Mockman, what are you going to get for us? D. Okay, that's actually pretty solid, I don't hate that. Let's go into now the Forest faction. We have this Melissa here. What's she going to get us? D-. Okay. Not terrible. So let's go ahead and claim some more stuff. We get 2 extra chests from there. Well, that's good. If we go across to the Starlight Melody. Ooh, no bonus points coming from Awakens here this time. That's unfortunate. But our Awakened privileges are going to get us an extra Transcendence chest, so we can open that up too. So maybe we can get something good. D. Not great, but still above average. B! Ooh! That's really good! That's a great copy as well. Skill damage precision. Nice. And then we go for the Mockman. What's he going to be? E+. Heck yeah! Ha ha ha! That's what I'm talking about, boys. Huge. And we're also getting contract story gems back for these awakens, which is nice. So we've got that Aspen we just, of course, pulled. So that's a good start. That's going to be a D-. That's not terrible. We'll filter to Queen. We'll awaken her. From this, we're going to get ourselves... That's a really awkward D+. Wow, that's interesting. And if we filter by... we've got a Heart Watcher here. It's kind of good to put an Awaken on a Heart Watcher, so I'm not against doing that. E, that's not great. Let's go with someone else here. Let's see. We got Sergeant. She's a tenant for a lot of people, so even a B is actually not bad if we pull that. It's a D-. That's okay. We can get rid of that. What are the heroes? We do have our Inosuke, actually. Probably ought to put an Awaken on him. Doesn't really matter what it ends up being, but an Awaken on him is good nonetheless. So let's go just get him an Awaken. Any Awaken will do. So we'll go ahead and awaken this. That's actually great. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll just keep that. That's probably going to be solid for as long as we use Inosuke. C- in speed and attack is great. The D+ there for a total, giving him precision. That's actually not a terrible copy. And from all that, we are going to get more hero copies as well. And we do get some contract story gems back. So this is 2 additional Aspens we can awaken now. So let's pull those in. That's a D- again. Oh, very above average with these openings. This is really good. And an E. That's unfortunate. Oh well, they cancel each other out for an average of 6, which is what we want. So where does that take us at 4 points here? Awakening privileges run 132, which does mean we are getting an artifact chest, which is really good because we need demon bells. So we'll definitely take that. And we just need to push this a little further for 150 and 300 respectively. Nice. So let's go with this Ignis here. Maybe we can get something really nice. Oh, that's really good actually. C-. That's perfect. With a high HP stat. That's great. And the other hero here was Betty, so we'll awaken her. Be cool if we get something really, really nice. E, that's unfortunate. We've got an Asmodel here in the life faction. It would be funny if we high roll something on him. E+, okay. That's fair enough. And what about the other factions here? They're not looking too exciting right now. We do have a Fiona, which I guess I will want an awaken on anyway, because I will be using her. It doesn't matter what we end up with. C, that's great. That's really good. We need her as a tenant. That's fantastic. And I guess last but not least, we got this Tix copy. I guess we could have put an awaken on him too. Bro, what are these pulls? A C+ with holy damage? Okay. Like, to get, like, decent C pluses on janky heroes like this is ideal. Because it makes them more viable, but you don't mind because you didn't get, like, a really good B or A that could have been on someone better, right? So it's kind of perfect. Awaken this up. That's D-, that's okay. Let's go again. And that's an E+. All right, that's fine. That's another chest there we get, so we'll go and summon from here again. Another Aspen copy. E+ again. That's fine. Starlight Melody is actually giving us a chest here as well, which gets us another Transcendence hero, which is nice. And we're on 187 points, which means we can claim this Sublimation chest here. Very nice. So, we're now in a position where I probably ought to pull this Garuda and awaken her. There's always some idiot that, like, wants a decent awaken on a Garuda. Let's just hope it isn't a crazy high roll. Yeah, that's fine. That's really jank, actually. That's a D-. That's okay. And by doing that, we get another chest. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Just an E+. I know you guys keep saying the 4 Eloises, but I do want to keep them because that is a potential 10-star we could have in the future. I guess we'll awaken the wall deck. Let's see what we get from this. E+. Cool. Let's see what this Ormus is. D+. That's fine. Right, Horus. What are we getting here? D-. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. These are bad copies. This is what we want. I always feel so much more secure awakening Aspens. Because if you do get an A tier, it's like, oh, cool. Right, E+. Fantastic. Right, where are we at for points now? 229, just 70 points left to go. Okay, it's basically 10, maybe 12 awakens. This is going to make some of you feel sick if we get a decent roll. So just hope we don't. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Kamath. E, that's fine. Field. D, that's okay. Karma. C, alright, alright. That's okay. That's okay. That's Contract Story Gems back. Okay, let's go for the Cthulhu now. Okay, that's a C. That's fantastic. We've got this Margaret copy. A-tier Margaret incoming. Let's go. No, E. That's fine. And we got this Demon Hunter here. Okay. E. Fantastic. Right. Nothing crazy. Just bad heroes. Retire all that. 268. Baby, we're nearly there. And we've got all these chests coming through. Fantastic. Yeah, don't need to awaken any more bad heroes anymore. We've done it! So this is the home run here. Just going to go ahead and open 3 copies of Aspen. And we've got ourselves this here, Mockman. 3 Aspens and a Mockman. Let's go. Starting off here with the Aspens. What do we get? E+. Rubbish. Next one. C. Ooh, a rainbow. Interesting. And then we finish off with our last Aspen here. That's an E as well. Where does that take us for points? Let's go claim these rewards coming through here. We should be at least 280. Yep, 287. So it looks like it's just 2 more awakens. So we'll drop in this Mockman. D+. Perfect. That takes us to 295, which means if we get an E+ on this final copy of Aspen, then we're done. If we don't, we're really unlucky. Come on, E+ or higher, guys. Let's get it for the max reward this week. Here we go. I'm not going to skip the cutscene. Let's watch this. Here we go. It's blue. There's no yellow. Oh! Wow. E-? That was really unlucky. Ew. Gross. Ah, that makes me feel a little bit sick inside. So let's go, Vulcan. Don't let me down, buddy. Anything wins it here. Oh, of course this has yellow. Where was that earlier? That's a D. There it is, folks. We get that chest back there. We get our achievements. And that gets us more Contract Story Gems on the account. And if we go take a look here, our Awakening privileges are at 305. And that means we should get ourselves a Sublimation Selection chest from here. Fantastic, we'll claim that. And there we go. That is a huge reward added to the account. And because we got over 200 points, we will be getting ourselves rewards in the Soul Awakening session as well, which is a bound B- stone. I don't hate that. This is fine. So there it is, folks. That is a pretty good push here. We also can go ahead and claim some contract story gems for our Void Corruption level. We'll be increasing this across the week, hopefully getting some more contract story gems in on the account as well. And yeah, as we get some more card clash stuff, we'll have some more points coming in on the Starlight Melody. And yeah, you'll just have to go ahead and tune in next time to see how we do with the rest of these card clash tickets. I'm hoping that we can get to stage 9, which will get us a 9-star Fortress Puppet, and hopefully give us some more progress on the account. So there it is, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed today. Today was a little bit of a fun thing that you normally wouldn't get to see from a free-to-play account, but of course, because we have these access to story gems, we can do cool stuff like this. And I'm glad it didn't end up ruining the account too much. We did get a lot of heroes like Mockman and Aspen that we were able to awaken. So fortunately, it's good that Awaken events do give us 5-star heroes back. If we were trying to do this just off 55 stars on the account, there's no way I would have gone for that. But yep, thanks to the Starlight Melody and also the Awaken session, we did get a lot of 5 stars for free by doing that. I'll see you next time, folks. As always, let me know in the comment section if you get any nice Awakens. And until next time, have an amazing week and happy idling.